guys are going real estate investors. Darren with the Right Loan LLC. Just want to talk to you guys today about what kind of loans you can get as a real estate investor. You can get a few type of loans as an investor. You can get a conventional loan, you can get a private money loan, you can get a hard money loan, you can get a Fannie or Freddie loan. But what loan will benefit you in your situation? So let's start off with the conventional loan. So if you get a conventional loan, normally a conventional lender will want you to put down 20, 25%, sometimes 30%, depending on experience, credit score, etc. And they normally don't want you to have rehab. So it's more of a DSCR loan, a longer term loan, 30 years or so. You can get a 10 or probably 25 or so. But most of the time investors are trying to get a 30 year. If they're getting a longer term loan on a rental or Airbnb or something like that. If you're an investor and you're only looking to, buy maybe, 5 properties in your lifetime, then yeah, get a few conventional loans. Or you can get a conventional loan and maybe, do a quick claim deed or something to your LLC later. If you don't want these things going on your credit and your DTI being affected, then you can only buy so many with conventional, because it's a full doc loan for one. So they're gonna drill you. They're gonna get 2 years worth of tax returns. They're gonna get bank statements. They're gonna get pay stubs if you're W-2. They're gonna get a 1003. So they're gonna get a lot of information from you as a borrower. Social security cards, driver's license, all of these different things. They're gonna get all of this information from you just to approve you for a 30-year loan, when you can just open up an LLC and get a private or hard money loan, a DSCR loan, and do the same thing. Get a 30-year loan, put down 20, 25, even 30%, but you can put down 20, 25% as a real estate investor, as a first-time investor. So as a new or experienced investor, you can put down 20, 25%. When we like decent credit, just like the banks. We're hard money, don't get me wrong, we're hard money. We like good bankable borrowers the same way as a bank, lend money. Now we do have some no credit score loans and different stuff like that, but that's more for the fix and flip. But for the rentals, you're looking at 640 plus. Now hard money loan, DSCR loan, you put down 20, 25%, the rates are right there where the banks are. 6.25% up to about 8.5% right now. That's what you're just gonna get no matter where you look right now. A fix and flip loan. Let's talk about the fix and flip loan. And that's another private or hard money loan. Now, we have programs to where we can offer up to 100% of the purchase, 100% of the rehab. That's not on every deal. We can do that for a first timer. We can do it for an experienced borrower. Credit score plays a big part of it. We like to see 680 and higher, new or experienced. But experience will, go below that. On top of that, we want to see 65 to 70% LTV, of the ARV. Make sure your purchase and rehab falls under that 65 to 70%, and then we can possibly lend that for 100% of the purchase and 100% of the rehab. You're still going to cover points, title fees, appraisal, any other closing costs. You're gonna cover that stuff. Insurance, you're gonna cover that stuff. So we even have no appraisal programs, but we like to see at least, think a $75,000 loan amount right now. That can change at any time, go to 100, so, but right now we like to see at least $75,000. We want to lend you at least $75,000 if you want to get the no appraisal fix and flip program, and we can close that in 24 to 48 hours from a clear title, no appraisal. But you're gonna put down 10 to 15% on that loan, depending on experience. If you got 5 or more in the last 2 years, more on the 10% side. But if you're a first timer, you may even be on the 20% side as a first timer. But as long as you got one deal, at least one deal, then we're 15%. A few deals, we're 15, maybe 10. And we don't look at credit score on that. It can be as low as 600, It can be a little lower, but you're going to explain yourself. You're going to have to probably write an LOE or something like that just to explain why your credit is a little lower. We know experienced guys, they kind of, credit is up and down because they're leveraging a lot of different things. They're getting conventional loans, they're getting hard money loans, they got cars, they got we get it. You're using your credit. We have some 90-100 loans, 90% of the purchase, 100% of the rehab. We have those in about, we have that nationwide as well with no minimum loan amount. 600 minimum credit score, but no minimum loan amount. We can get you a 90% of the purchase, 100% of the rehab. And this is just one of many fix and flip programs. We have another program, it's another fix and flip program, but we can roll your origination points into the loan and defer your monthly payments. That's another hot program right there. So just think about it. If you're getting in at 10% down on a $100,000 loan amount, you get in for 10 grand and you don't have to pay any points. You don't have to pay any interest until you either sell the property in 6 months or 8 months whenever you go to sell, or you refinance. Then we'll collect the interest and the points. So that's a hot one. You can use the money that you was gonna spend on the points and the interest throughout the loan. You can use that to get in deal number 2. So that's another way you can. It's a little ninja tip there for you. You can get into a second property with what you would have spent on one property. The Fannie and Freddie, that may be good for house hackers. I don't really, deal with a lot of house hackers, but I've heard a lot of house hackers deal with Fannie and Freddie loans. In house hacking, you got your 4-bedroom and you get your 4 tenants. Everybody's renting a bedroom. Everybody's using. You might have 2 bathrooms. 2 people might use this bathroom. 2 people might use that bathroom. You got 1 kitchen. Everybody's using that kitchen, but it's house hacking. It's like a miniature apartment there. Fannie and Freddie, they're good with that, but you got to meet these people guidelines. I mean, you can't just get around. You can't get around no one's guidelines. I mean, they have their guidelines. We even offer transactional funding. That's a loan you can get, but that's more of a loan for a wholesaler. So if you're doing wholesales, you can get in a loan like that. But if you need a loan, give me a shout. If you want to try to get one of these loans, you got a deal, you're a real estate investor, give me a call. 318-489-5046. Darren at The Right Loan LLC. That's my email. Email me at any time. Feel free to call me. I'm here 24/7, taking on new clients. We love lending money. Just give me a shout. If you got a deal, need it priced out, shoot me a quick email, Darren at therightloanllc.com. You got a deal that you want to talk about, give me a call, 318-489-5046. I'm answering the phones 24/7. You can even call me at nighttime. I'll try to answer the phone. But we're doing deals 24/7. Subscribe to the email list. Yeah, stay tuned. All right. Good day, real estate investors.